Benjamin was deeply in love with Emily, his college sweetheart. They had been together for several years, and their bond seemed unbreakable. But recently, Benjamin began experiencing terrifying and bizarre nightmares that left him drenched in sweat and gasping for breath. Every night, he found himself in a labyrinth of shadows, pursued by a faceless entity that whispered his deepest fears. His dreams seemed to blur the line between reality and nightmare. Emily's face often twisted into monstrous forms, and her once loving eyes glowed with a sinister malevolence. Despite his exhaustion, Benjamin dismissed the nightmares as mere figments of his imagination, convinced they would eventually fade. But they only grew worse. In one particularly disturbing dream, Benjamin found himself standing at the edge of a desolate cliff, the sky an angry shade of crimson. Emily stood beside him, her dress billowing in an unnatural wind, her eyes hollow and black. She reached out, whispering his name in a voice that echoed like a chorus of ghosts. As he recoiled in horror, she grabbed his arm with an iron grip, pulling him towards the abyss. He woke up screaming, the sensation of the void still clinging to him like a shroud. Desperate for answers, Benjamin confided in Emily, revealing the torment he had been experiencing. She listened, her face etched with concern, and suggested they seek help from a therapist. Dr. Ledger, a specialist in dream analysis, took on Benjamin's case. Through a series of sessions, he uncovered a troubling pattern. The nightmares were manifestations of Benjamin's suppressed fears and insecurities about the relationship. Though the sessions helped, the nightmares persisted, becoming more vivid and inescapable. One evening, as Benjamin drifted into uneasy slumber, he found himself in a dark, cold forest. The air was thick with fog, and the trees loomed like sinister sentinels. He could hear Emily's voice, distant yet haunting, calling out for help. He followed the voice, his heart pounding, until he came upon a clearing. There he saw Emily, bound to a tree, her face twisted in agony. As he rushed to free her, the faceless entity emerged from the shadows, its form shifting and swirling like darkness given life. Benjamin fought the entity, trying to protect Emily, but the creature overpowered him, dragging him into the abyss. Benjamin woke up in a cold sweat, his heart racing. He looked over at Emily, peacefully sleeping beside him, and realized the nightmares had taken a toll on their relationship.